Nikki-Dee rain with KLBK's first warning weather.
Normally, we do not leave the bug, which is right in the far right-hand side of your screen, on during the newscast. But in this case, we're going to leave it on today until the storm does continue to give us, hey, I'm not going to turn severe. But right now, we could be dealing with a possible tornado warning in the minutes to come. Here's what's happening right now on the exclusive KLBK digital Doppler radar. Our first and only priority is to keep you and your family safe. We do have a significant weather advisory right now just over towards the western portion of the hub city, particularly just over in Hockley County. This storm, you talk about sitting there. It's already tried to turn tornadic once, and now we're on our second round. And you'll notice it is trying to hook around. Within this storm, we do have gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. We are dealing with a little bit larger than penny-sized hail and obviously heavy amounts of rainfall. This storm has just been sitting right over this particular zone for quite some time, but now we are beginning to see more rotation trying to build. When you have the reds and the greens together, that indicates that there is some rotation going on with this particular storm, and we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on it, because not only do we have this thunderstorm sitting just over towards Smyer, but we also have this outflow boundary. Check it out right here. So that's giving even more lift, and that's actually what's causing this notch to take shape, and the notches are concerned. So when you've got the notch, that's usually when you deal with the rotation, and that's exactly where we are seeing it right now. Now, right now, it is not a tornado warning, but we want to make sure that you know what could possibly happen to make sure you and your family stay safe. But obviously, we're keeping a very close eye on this particular storm, not only when it comes to the potential to turn tornadic, but obviously the aerial flooding. We have an aerial flood advisory right now. This continues until 7:30 Central Time. It's because the storm has been lollygagging for the past 2 hours. This is a 2-hour drift that we're looking at, and you'll notice it's not moving too far. And particularly if you go over Farm to Market Road, especially around 1294 to 168, you're dealing with major flooding. So be extremely careful if you are going to be on any of those back roads. But of course, we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on this particular storm. Now, that's not our only one. We do have some other isolated showers and thunderstorms just down towards the south, where we are dealing with quite a bit of cloud to ground lightning within these storms. It is a long linear line going up from Gale just down towards the south and east. This is mainly going to be a wind event with this particular storm, but we're going to continue to keep an eye on all of the weather across the South Plains. If you need to leave and you're going to be celebrating tonight, download the KLBK weather app. It will alert you if storm is in your zone. Even if you're down in La Mesa and you're headed up to, say, if you're going to the hub city or even over to Littlefield, it will let you know if severe weather is in your zone. Just make sure you turn the GPS on with that particular storm. Now, here's our storm in review. This is what we've been dealing with all day long. Notice how it just is sitting in the same spot. That's why flooding is a major problem. And then, of course, with the outflow boundary causing more of a disturbance, we're getting more of that notch within this storm. So we're going to continue to keep an eye for all of our friends over in Levelland and Smyer. Just make sure you are staying on alert. If you can stay home until the storm does pass, because it will pass in the next few hours. But remember, if you do have to get out, obviously you've got that threat of it turning severe, because we do have a significant weather advisory and potentially dealing with more severe weather within this storm. And on top of that, a lot of flooding headed in your direction. Now, as far as what we're going to see overnight, definitely not going to wake up to rain in the middle of the night tonight, but we could see a few sprinkles over the next several hours. Then these storms are really going to push their way off. Now, if you are traveling, say up towards Tucumcari to visit some family, you could be dealing with some more isolated showers and thunderstorms. But as far as heavy amounts of rainfall, we're done with that. We do have a slight chance of seeing rain tomorrow, yes, on the 4th of July. Obviously, it is widespread. This particular model is not picking up on too much, and it could just be picking up on moisture, because the GFS is known for picking up on moisture rather than the actual rain. We'll continue to keep an eye on the sky for you, but continue to stay safe and, of course, stay weather aware when it comes to all of the changes. Tomorrow, 4th of July, or Independence Day, temperatures are going to get all the way up to 93 degrees. It is going to be a hot and sunny day across the South Plains. Along with that, we do have that isolated chance for some showers and thunderstorms, mainly off into the rolling plains. So we'll make sure and keep an eye on the sky for you. But those temperatures, they're going to continue to go up, and that sun is coming back out. Temperatures warming up not only tomorrow, but into Saturday and Sunday, where we will be getting in the mid-90s as we head further into the rest of the week. And sunshine is back across the South Plains. Continue to put on that sunscreen. I know we've missed the sun, although, of course, the rainfall is a great thing, but we will be dealing more so with quite a bit of sunshine over the next several hours and days. But make sure you do continue to stay weather aware. We're keeping an eye on the storm, and we want to keep an eye on what you're doing tomorrow. Get social with KLBK. Here's what you need to do. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything, Get over there, and all you have to do is hashtag KLBK Parade. We're talking about it today on into Monday if you're still having a good time. Let us know how the kids are dressing up in, what you're eating, what fun activities you have going on all across the South Plains, because we all want to celebrate together.
Yeah, a lot of people snapping pictures with their families, you know,
Just
going out to
add
the
a
parade.
hashtag.
You know, everybody looking good with that red, white, and blue.
well,
so,
yeah.
Having fun at
hashtag,
the picnic or listening to all the music that's going to be on 4th on Broadway. It's going to be a fun day.
I'm
hashtag
excited.
KLBK Parade.
Yes.
Easy as that.
We'll retweet, we'll share, we'll
Yes,
do all
we
that
will.
stuff.
So let us know.
Thanks so much, Nikki-Dee. Appreciate that.
Next on your news.